Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and I hope you guys are doing absolutely fine. So first of all, just log in with your credentials, and once you're done with that, just come back over here and just search for the Vertex AI. Open this thing, new tab, come back over here. Just click on this enable all recommendation API, and after that just click on this workbench. Now just click on this open Jupyter Lab. And is finally done. Now here you can see this file name called analyze Codebase. Just double click over here. Okay, if it asks, just choose a Python 3 as a kernel. Now click on the select button over here. Now if you're using a Jupyter notebook for the first time, so for running a shell or we can say command, you can just click on this play button, or you can just hit shift and enter. Just make sure that your kernel must be Python 3 and it should be ideal. If it's busy disconnecting, that time you have to just wait. Now just scroll down over here, and from here you can see this first shell. So just hit shift and enter over here like this way, and from here you can see the kernel status is busy. So just wait until it shows the ideal. And finally is done. Now what you do, we have to just restart our kernel. For that we have to just run this second shell over here. So just run this, wait for a second, you will get this kind of pop-up. Click on this OK and just check over here. So finally the kernel status is ideal. Now what you do, we have to just run one shell at a time. So just run this shell over here like this way, and if you just run all the shell at same time, you will face some kind of error, and because of that you are not able to get a full score on the lab. Now what you do, we have to just change the project ID and the location. For that just copy this project ID and replace over here like this way. Okay, now for the location just scroll down, and from here you can see this location. So just copy this location carefully and replace over here like this way. So it's done. Make sure that there is no extra space. Now hit, and from here you can see it's done. Now again just hit shift and enter. So it's ideal. Again just run this shell. So it's ideal again. Just run this. So it's done as well. Just run this over here. So from here you can see it's busy. So just wait until it shows the ideal. So it's ideal now. Now again just run this one. So it's done. Now just run this, and from here you can see it's busy. So just wait until it shows the ideal. And it's finally done. Now just run this shell over here, and again just wait. So as you can see we are getting this kind of error. No need to worry, just rerun this shell again, and finally is done. If you just check this note over here, and here also mention the same, if we encounter any kind of error we have to just rerun the shell again. Okay, so we have done with this thing. Now just run this shell over here, just wait now, and this thing also done. Now just run this shell over here, and is also done. Now just run this, and it's also done. Now again just run the next shell, and it's done. Now just run this one. Okay, so if we are getting this kind of error over here, so just check. So as you can see we are getting this error. No need to worry. Again just come back, again rerun the shell again. So as you can see we are still getting this error. This time you can just ignore this error over here. Okay, we will check this error in later if you are not able to get a full score over here. Okay, now just run this shell, and it's done. Now just run the next shell, and it's also done. Now just run this one. Okay, so we are getting this error. You can just simply ignore this error for now. We will check this error if you are not able to get a score. Okay, so just scroll down. Now just run this one, and it's done. Now just run this, and it's also done. Now again just run the next shell, and it's also done. Now if you have noticed what I have done on this particular lab, I have run one shell at a time. Okay, and one more thing, I got an error on two shell over here. If I just show you, so if I just scroll up, so as you can see on the command of point number 8 I got this error. If I just scroll up over here, so here also on the command of feature request, here also I got an error. Okay, if you get an error on these two things, do not worry about that. What you have to do, first of all, just come back over here and click on the check my progress for each and every task. If you are not able to get a score, don't worry, just wait for a couple of minutes and you will get a full score over here. Let me just show you that as well. So if I just click on each and every check my progress, so as you can see, I got a green tick for each and every check my progress, even though I got an error for two shells over here. But as I said, we have to just ignore this kind of error. We have to just make sure that we are running one shell at a time, the way I complete the lab. Okay, so now if we just check over here, so as you can see, I got a full score over here. And in this way, we have to complete this lab. You will get an error on this two shell only. Apart from this two shell, if you are getting an error, that time you have to just rerun the shell again. If you skip any part of this video, then you will be get confused and you will not understand why we are getting this error. Okay, so in this way we have to complete this lab. If you still have any doubts, please do let me in the comment section. Thanks for watching and have a good day, guys.